Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be bringing you the fourth process video for the Build-A-Page series for August. But before I get started, after I turn the camera off, I did make another revision on the layout from yesterday. And that's because I remembered I had these phrase stickers. They're from American Crafts. I can't remember which collection they were from. I'm thinking like Pink Paisley Little U, maybe. Anyway, I grabbed one of these. It's just in silver and wrote Baby Boy and then put a couple of the silver stars on there. And that way it kind of gave it a title, but it also bring it across here, which I kind of liked. So I just wanted to share that with you. And then today we're going to be carrying everything over. So I will be carrying over these little titles because I thought I could use those again today. I did go into my stash and pulled out of my big jar. I haven't used in a long time some blue buttons. I thought that would look cute. And then we do have just the scraps that were left over, so I will put those to the side. We still have some of the cut apart cards that we used in the first couple that will go in here. I should go and leave that side up because that's kind of cute. All right, and then we have some plain cardstock, some pattern paper. These are all scraps that are left behind. I'll just be here in case I want to reach for any of those. We still have the sticker book and the sticker sheet we can use. And then left over from the previous two layouts, we have two full sheets of paper that I could pick from if I wanted. And there's our other two layouts. And just to recap, this is the one of him sleeping. And actually, while I have this one out, maybe we should add, let's add the Dream Big, because that would look cute on here. So I'm going to go ahead. I want it here. All right, let's go ahead and add these. And you can tell they've been here for a while. I don't know if it's this sticker sheet or because they've been on this release paper for a while. They are trying to stick to the release paper. So it's my stash reminding me again that I really need to use that up. And I really, actually, let's go up here. I can build it off of this corner. And then the big will be in there. Come on, release. I'll just nestle that in. There we go, add the eye. And then we'll add a couple stars around just to bring a little bit more of the silver across the page. And I'm adding it to where there's not a lot of stars already because I want it to kind of stand out. There we go. And then we'll add some in here. We'll add it in this little gap. And that used up that little bit of stash. All right, so there's that. That made that look a little bit better here. Throw that over to the side. We still have we have a title on that one, so it doesn't need one. All right, so today, let's go ahead and pull this out. This is a picture of little Everett. I came over for a visit and he slept and barely opened his eyes the whole time. And then the minute I left, he decided that he was going to be wide awake for his mom. A little stinker. And he's just adorable and makes my heart melt. So let's go ahead and see what we've got to work with here. So this, he's got a lot of bright colors. So I'm thinking I want this as the background. And these are just onesies. Let's see. What can we build it on? I kind of like having that a frame. This blends in too much. What's on the other ones? Let me look here. Kind of like that, pulling in that other one. Which do we, this blends in too much, so I know I can't use that. And I could do the onesies, but you don't see a lot of the pattern. Here you see a little bit more. And then you have the plaid. And I'm thinking, hurts when I think. Let's see what other things I have in here. Let's see. Trying to let it not blend in so much. What other things do I have that I can use? What I'm kind of looking at is I'm trying to divide up the papers. So by moving them and shifting them around, like this here is blending into the white. So I'm trying to get something that can go between this paper and so how it's stacked with, you've got dark, you've got light, you've got dark, you've got light, you've got dark, and then the busy picture. Keeping in mind that I don't want the busy picture necessarily on busy pattern. So I'm trying to kind of break it up just a little bit. Now I could go and just piece this together. And that would help it stand up. So I think I'm going to do that and just, even if you mat it together, it won't show that strong. And you can always hide them by putting an embellishment over it so people don't know that you've been doing that. So let's start out real quick with, let's get this matted on the yellow. I kind of can tell already I need something in here to break up the busyness of the picture of him with the busyness of the pattern paper. And there's this one here. All right, and then we'll trim that up. And like I said, those little sections where it's joining the two scraps together, I can find something to kind of cover it, and no one will know that I was piecing it together unless they watch this video. All right, so we have that. All right, so that already helps that. I do like this blue, but maybe I can gut the inside of, this paper and use it as a larger mat instead. Let me have that. So let's start with that and see what it does here. And I'm just making a 1-inch frame using the ruler on the cutting bar and the ruler on the base of the trimmer to go from the 1-inch mark to the 11-inch mark. And I have it lined up on the 1-inch mark of the ruler itself. That is one of the things I do like about having a Fisker trimmer. The other thing we need to do is we need to take 1/4 inch off of each side. So I'm going to take a total of 1/2 inch off. And 1/2 inch. That will give me a 1/4 inch border going all the way around. Let's move this over here. All right, so now, like that. And I'm just adding adhesive to the edge of this because I know that will get me all the way around. And then what I do is I kind of eyeball it, but I look at, knowing that there's going to be a 1/4 inch, I look at the space on the bottom and then the space on the left and right side. And if it looks like a 1/4 inch, I lay it down and that gets me usually pretty good. It's not perfect, but I'm okay with that. I don't need perfection necessarily. All right, so we have a couple options. One is we could just go ahead and mat this block, or we throw yellow behind. That's not terrible. Or, as much as I like that piece of paper, all right, I need a bigger one. I need a bigger block. Now I do like this. One of these bigger ones. Okay, we're going to use this piece of paper and we're going to kind of cut it up. And I'm thinking this is what I'm going to need. So I'm looking at these blocks that I have here. And then I have that one piece that has the 4 blocks in it. And in my little brain, which sometimes hurts, I'm thinking if we can do a wonky border of blocks down the side, that might look cute along with one of those titles. So let's go ahead and we're going to cut all of these little blocks. And I think what I'll do is put a little wonky border around them maybe. We'll see. here's what I'm thinking. Because these are all darker color. I've got this that's darker color. Now I can just take these and kind of lay them down. I don't want two blues together. So let's go here. And then okay, I'm liking that. And then we just kind of bring something in underneath. That's not bad. All right, let's start with this and just see where we can take it. So we'll, instead of using the little critters, we'll go with the blue on the background. Do I want it smaller? Yeah, I think I'm going to take a little bit off of it. So we're going to make it a 5-inch piece going around. So then make sure we have him going the right way. All right. Maybe there's a journaling card in here that I can take. Lowest feet make the biggest footprint. Love you more. Keep the wild in you. That was kind of cute. All things bestest view. I love you to the moon and back. Hello, baby boy. Let him sleep. He's not sleeping, but maybe we can do this little wild one. And that brings another of those little teepees in and kind of brings in the reason for the woodland paper, maybe. If I go like that. We'll see. All right. First of all, let's get this down. So then we're going to go ahead and put these kind of going down the side. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of covering up that little gap where we pieced it together. Okay, I kind of like that. And then we do have, like I said, we have those yellow ones that were on the back of that yellow one. Let me see what's on there. And then we also have our titles. Where did that yellow scrap go? I love how you have something on your desk, you haven't gotten up and moved, and that piece of paper, there it is. It's like disappeared. All right. Yeah, I don't need any of those, but let's go and see. We could do huggable. Let's do huggable. Because he's really not, you know, to the stage where he's giggling. So in another month or two, he'll be to that stage where we can, you know, use like the huggable or the, you know, giggles. Even though he's playing with toys, he has no clue what he's doing. He was just kicking his feet. But he was making it light up, which is cool. All right. And we still have all the things that I pulled out onto the sticker. Sorry, my alarm went off letting me know it's time to get ready to go back to work because I'm doing this on my lunch hour. So I've only got another minute here. The alarm went off and it kicked off my camera. So let's go and see real quick what we can throw on here. And then I also have all the buttons, and I'm thinking the buttons might be cute. I have different shades and different shapes and sizes. So maybe we can just go ahead and put some of these staggered down the side as well. There's a big one. Here's a navy one. So something like that maybe. And then maybe, no, it doesn't need any over there. And then we have, oh, we have this one. Shake, rattle, and roll, huggable. Where should we go there? We could just do it all, just a line up here. Kind of liking that. And just build a bigger, stronger line of stuff going up the side. Actually, we'll put this one here. Oh, and this works out perfect. It's kind of like what Nicole Jones always said, when some things work out and they're meant to be. One of the things I have says cute as a button. So let's go and put this. Actually, we'll put it like on the block, like it's sitting up. So it's cute as a button, and then have the buttons on here. All right, oh boy. Oh, that's got the orange in it. Oh boy. Kind of bring the little one over here. Maybe we can bring this one down with the oh boy. All right, I kind of like it. Then we do have a little car and a little owl. We can move the buttons where they need to go, you know, once I have this all down. Okay, I think I like it. We'll just, and like I said, I've got to head back to work, but I can go and off camera, I'll just kind of adhere those down and play with those, maybe add a few more. And I think that's gonna do it. I kind of like how it kind of took shape. All right, so I want to thank you. There'll be some close-ups with it pretty much done at the end. I'm thinking this is how I want it. I'm just going with that stronger band up the side with all the embellishments, and it's a little different than what I normally do. And we didn't pull any of these stickers out, but I don't think we need them because I think I'll look, because maybe we can add, like we have a little turtle. So if something seems off balanced, I can like add another one. I just want to kind of have it to where it's kind of centered so it doesn't look off. But awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And again, look for the close-ups. Thank you. And I will be back again tomorrow with our final layout. Have a great day.